Hi, welcome to the Digimasters channel for all your Digimon content. Today I would like to go over my updated deck profile for the D-Brigade deck that I used to play at the regionals. I made some small changes with it and took it to a store championship, my first and only store championship until now, and I actually managed to win it with the updated deck. As said, I think the deck is still very good in this meta and can win against every matchup. So I'll show you what has changed. So as you can see, yeah, all the D-Brigade stuff is still there. The Commander Mons, the Silver Mons, the Tanker Mons. The blockers level 4 are the same. The Omnimons are kept, they're too important. And of course the Dogger Mons still there. Yeah, I'll show you a few new cards. First we have an extra Ultimate Flare. Very useful card against yeah, it slows down the speedy decks like Lord Nightmon and Rookie Rush by removing most of their attackers. It's also pseudo Gaia Force because yeah, when a big stack comes out, level 6 come out, play Ultimate Flare, you pay 8 and most of the time you remove it. The third one is needed because yeah, Rookie Rush was coming up, it won the regionals, so a lot of people were playing it. That's why I wanted a third one. Also a third one is a Taikamiya. It is a very good card in my opinion. The second best tamer next to Mimi for green. The plus 1000 in your opponent's turn is so useful in this meta. Again, against Rookie Rush and Lord Nightmon, against Spiral Masquerade and against Lord Nightmon, everything that minuses your DP to delete your stuff. Also a small useful thing for it, most of the people tend to forget it. So they're playing like Spiral Masquerade to kill your 2 dudes and you say, you can only choose one. It happens a lot. It's a pity, it's not reliable to rely on your opponent having misplays, but it helps. And yeah, a lot of your dudes survive because of it. So yeah, you want 3, if you are 1 in play, then you're good, but the 3 you have more chance for it. As you can maybe already see, the level 5 and level 6 non-D-Brigaders have been switched around. First we had the Andromon, and we switched to another blocker level 5, which I didn't even know it was a blocker, but it's very nice that it has blocker. We have the 4 Etimon. I think everyone loves Etimon because of the Digimon Adventure series, and it's also a card that fits perfectly in this deck. There's an on-deletion. You can reveal top 5 to play a level 6 with Digimon with Etimon in its name, which is, yeah, for now only Metal Etimon, and still think in Japan we don't have another level 6. But yeah, very useful, very I didn't find any other level 5 which was useful. This fits perfectly in the team. It's only a 6k, but Tai makes it 7, so it's all good. And of course you want to block with it, you want it to die, so the big one comes out. And of course, no surprise, the other level 6 is now 3 level 6 Metal Etimon. So when Etimon dies, you have a small chance, of course, that Metal Etimon comes out, but when it comes out, it's very useful. The card itself isn't that good. It's unblockable. That's a nice to have, of course. And during your opponent's turn, it gets 2000 extra GP, so the 10 is a bit low, but during your opponent's turn, is a 12, 13, 14, 15, of course. So yeah, the 13 is always good because a Spiral Masquerade then needs 5 Digimon on the field to remove 1 Digimon of yours. But the most useful things, of course, you block with Etimon and there is a chance a big dude comes out, or a swing with Etimon, it dies and you have a chance a Metal Etimon comes out. And very useful in this deck, you can Digivolve in one of your Omnimons, which actually happens for me in the tournament. So yeah, I love the cards. They were still debating about wanting to have a fort. And if Rook Rush is not that much played in your area, you can remove one Ultimate Flare, or you can remove one of the Commander mons to play a Fort Metal Demon, because it's that useful. Yeah, for now I'd like to go over my tournament a little bit quickly. The first round was against a friend of me. Played a weird deck, which actually was very good. He went 3-1 as well. It was a blue-yellow deck, and he wanted to use its security attacks. The blue card was only Hex Blaumon and Leopardmon in this tournament, but he mostly used the Hex Blaumon. But yeah, it doesn't do a lot against my deck, because yeah, my Digimon, I rush with them. If they die, I don't care. So the minus security doesn't do a lot, because they die and they come back. Yeah. The second round was against security control. Already was a favorable matchup, but the Etimon makes it even better. Because yeah, what you tend to do against security control is hard play your level 4s, level 5s, and they get blown up. You remove their options to reduce stuff, and then you swing with the Commander mons, or play on the Mon's War to get the big one, the level 5s back. And the Etimon helps a lot in this. Just like play an Etimon, they have to deal with it, or they want to deal with it, so they Gaia Force it, like for example. And if you are lucky enough and you get a Metal Etimon, then you can swing with it, or even better, you can go into Omnimon's Ward and have it still being your turn, because they have to give you a lot of memory with the Gaia Force. So security control, really good matchup, especially thanks to the Etimon. That's why I'm going to keep playing this deck like this. And that was a pretty quick 2-0 for me as well. Then third round was probably the hardest one for me for the tournament. It was a Diaboromon deck, a newer player, which was lucky for me. They made a huge misplay, which gave me a lot of control in the game. But Diaboromon is a pretty hard deck. They can just overwhelm you. You want to slow them down a bit, but it's they're a setup deck, and once they get going, then they really get going. Second game I lost because there were 6 or 7 tokens attacking with rush in one turn, and you can't block them all. Ultimate Flare does nothing against them, and you have to be lucky to find Alteres before they find their Armageddon. Yeah. The third game, as said, I was very lucky. He made a misplay, played Ultimate Flare, wanting to remove my board, but as said, most of my Commander mons are 4 costs, so he didn't remove a single thing, and I took over the game. Then it's pity for him, but lucky for us. In the fourth round, the finals, it was going to be a hard matchup. It was against Rookie Rush. He made some misplays as well. As said, he forgot a few times about the tie, which then didn't remove all of my Digimon, or not all of them. In the first game I just took control with Ultimate Flare. I had he was building his board. He had 7-8 Digimon. I had a few blockers, and I just could play Ultimate Flare. He had to rebuild again. I could play it again. And of course the Darkdemon and Alteres makes Rookie Rush also a favorable matchup. I'm really confident in this deck for the current meta, for the BT5 meta. Don't think there's a hard loss for it. So anyone wants to win a Store Championship, just play this deck, and there's a good chance you'll take it. I would like to thank everyone for watching this video. Later rounds of the regionals will be uploaded later this week on this channel, so make sure to subscribe if you're interested in seeing them. And I would also like to thank our sponsor, TCG Shop, for providing us the boxes and singles needed to participate in these tournaments. Be sure to check them out in the link in the description if you are interested in cheap Digimon boxes or singles. And I would love to see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!